You're welcome back, and in case you're just joining us, this is Sunday Watch. We're reaching you live from our studio here in Ikeja, Lagos. Lagos, a burgeoning city as it is. But first, let's quickly go down and find out what the facts out there are saying. The Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, in a recent development, says 2/3 of Nigerians, especially in families, lack money for healthy meals. And this is a pointer to the fact that there is a socio-economic downward trend in homes. So, for a state like Lagos, whereby we have number of the population is increasing on daily basis, in fact, on a nanosecond, what is the government doing to ensure that all these issues are addressed and the social welfare of the people is top-notch? I have the rare honor to welcome Dr. Abiodun Afolabi. You're most welcome, sir, to the program.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
All right.
Good morning to all the viewers.
I'll still tell you to speak loud. All right, he is the special advisor to Mr. Governor on legislative, political, and civic engagements. You're most welcome once again,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, Lagosians wants to hear you loud and clear. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Afolabi Abiodun Mohammed Tajudeen. A mini special advisor to Mr. Governor on political, legislative, and civic engagement. And it is my pleasure to say a very beautiful morning to all Lagosians watching us here live, at LTV8. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, sir.
So
a beautiful morning.
Yes.
I know what? I'm happy to be here today.
Oh, wow.
Because today is the first day of December. And, I'm the last man of the year standing in December, 31st of December.
Wow,
that is my birthday.
So
I'm happy. It's my month. I'm happy to be here. And I think I will do the needful. I will do the needful to all that will be asked of me today, by the grace of God.
What a coincidence, what a coincidence. All right, we're talking about building a sustainable family. When we look at the reality out there, it's biting hard. But as a government, I know recently your ministry reeled out a lot of programs and initiatives that people benefited from. What informed this initiative, and how far have you gone?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and I want to say thanks to the listeners of today's program, because it's a loaded program. And I'll tell you, our governor, Mr. Governor, Mr. Selibu, the man that will say it and he will do exactly what he has said. Mr. Babajide Olushola Sonwo-Olu Aduragbemi. When he came into the office, there is no doubt that everybody knows there is hunger in the country, not only in the state. But I tell you, we felt it more in Lagos State because this is a state that is more populated. It is a state that even it is now a controversial issue if Lagos State has 22 or 24 million people, as we are still counting.
Yes.
And every day people zoom into Lagos. We cannot send them out. You understand? As they zoom in, it affects our resources. It affects everything. But Mr. Governor is not resolute in his decision to making sure he puts smiles to everybody's faces. When we came in, the first thing Mr. Governor read out was that food palliatives. Food palliatives we are giving to everybody. We went from my home ministry. We went as far as getting to the innermost part of the state, Badagry, all right, to distribute this, because we felt that if we ask them to come to Lagos, one, the transportation money. Secondly, how would they carry the bulk of the food palliatives given to them? It's going to be an additional cost to them too. So we felt those areas, we asked them to stay on board. We were there. It was distributed.
Wow.
It was shown live. All right. We were at Ekpetu. We were at Ikorodu. Then the majority of the distribution was done in Lagos, here in Ikeja at Adeyemi Bureau. It was a landmark, and I think that was the first time I was doing it. And the governor told me, yes, good. Dr. Afolabi, you are being baptized.
Oh, wow.
Because the crowd was uncontrollable.
That's good.
But at the end of the day, we were able to manage, and those that got to that place get back to their various homes. And
that was the baptism of goodness and mercy.
God bless you. I don't go follow over. Now, then as things unfold itself, there's a program which Mr. Governor, Mr. Sanwo-Olu, had promised. It started last year, and it's a continuum process now. I didn't say continuous, so continuum, something that had no end. So you see continue.
Amen.
And we hope the next government will take over from him. That initiative was a laudable one. It is called Sanwo-Olu Cares, Sanwo-Olu Listening. That he has a listening ears, and he wants to care to everybody, and they want to making sure that he acceded to their request. So one of those things we do in our office is to making sure that we give people hope through the governor. We put smiles to their faces through the governor. This program, there's a program we call financial assistance. That the financial assistance is such a program that all you need to do, you don't have to know me. You don't have to know any of my staff.
Okay.
You don't have to know anybody. Just come to the office, write an application of your needs. The needs varies. All right, the indigent. Come if you have problems of housing. Come if you have problem of feeding your family. Come if you are on health challenges. Come. The disabilities, please come. If you want to trade, petty traders, come. We will give it to you.
Post the existing
just depending on your needs. But all you need to do for us, that is, I will say it is the prerequisite. The prerequisite of you having your form or your letter to be processed.
Okay.
One, you have to have your LASRA.
Okay.
Because we must know that you live in Lagos State.
Yeah.
If you don't live in Lagos State, how do you expect to cater for you? You can go back to wherever you come from. But if you are a resident of Lagos State, that will show to us that you are residing in Lagos State. Then you have your NIN. All right. Those are the two major criteria that we will use in processing your form.
Okay.
And once that form is written, at the end of the form, when you sign, you must put your phone number.
Yes.
You must put your address.
Yes, sir.
Because at times we tailor the letters to the home base.
Yes, sir.
We tailor them to where it is coming from.
Okay.
When that is done, there's a committee in my ministry, all right, with the permanent secretary that goes about screening the letters. Once the screening letters are done, all right, we'll pick them. All right. When we picked, we'll send them to Mr. Governor, send them to Mr. Deputy Governor, we'll send it to the Commissioner for Economic Budget and Planning, all right, to accede their signature. And once it is approved, then the process continues. You don't have to know me. And I tell you, up till now, up to this year, we have doled out checks for about last month. The one we did last month was 400 people. Just last month. And we have done about 5 of those subsequent ones, but not in that magnitude. For now, we have done almost 1,000 plus. I'm not saying for the last year. I'm not saying last year, but for this year, we have done nothing less than 1,600. Okay. And as I'm telling you now, by this week, first week in December, we are doing another one. Okay. Because another approval had come. Okay. And what is strategic, is strategically placed. What Mr. Governor, the Deputy Governor, and my office is doing is, look, December is coming. Those that have not been given something, let's roll out something for them. A relief. So that they can go back to their family members and spread the goodies. It's going to be a relief to the family. It's going to be a relief to the family. And you see, if you come, those that have health challenges, all right, scored the highest point in giving out the resource. The money they collect is different from if you are trading.
Okay.
You want to send your school to.
It varies.
If you want to, yes, it varies. If you want to go to, you want to rent a house, trading.
Okay.
If you are on health challenge, we'll ask you in your letter, attach evidence, attach papers, attach reports,
doctor's report,
attach scan or attach x-ray that shows you are really sick.
Truly.
So if you are sick and we know you are sick, is in the range of million plus that will be given.
Okay, without any investigation carried out?
Yeah, that's why I'm coming.
Okay.
Once we see your letter, we'll get to your house to see the state of your ailment. And if you tell us you are in the hospital, we'll go to the hospital. The hospital is not in heaven now. The hospital is in Nigeria. We'll go there, we'll meet your doctor. Please, sir, what is the state? Please, my doctor, what is the state of this patient? What can the government do in this regard? So on many occasions, we'll be able to do that. We have seen people that comes to our ministry to collect their checks. We'll ask them to stay down.
Okay.
If people come with crutches, so we'll go down to meeting them and give out the check to them. We'll be able to do, and those that are at the hospital, we go to the hospital and present the check to them. In my ministry, there is a lift dedicated, meant for the disabled. All right, because that ministry is what we call Ojumo Kon Lokon. Every day, people troops into that office. People troops into that office, and I don't know. I'm always overwhelmed, flabbergasted when I see people, and I say, "Wow, people are suffering. We know they are suffering." And thus help me pray to Mr. Governor that at least he's been able to alleviate the suffering of the people, the suffering of the people, and it's not ending there. It's continuous. It's a continual process.
And God will continue to grant him that wisdom, to keep leading us as he is doing. All right. Now, you just gave us a trajectory of the events as it rolled in from one to another. And you also gave us the modus operandi for people to apply. Okay, for those who really want to, benefit from this initiative, how can they do that? You said they should just write and apply. Should they bring it in person to the ministry? Or is the ministry, okay, my producer said DHL, is the ministry making use of the information technology into this stage?
We are.
How
and that,
is it
that brings me into the Citizen Gate. We have a platform called Citizen Gate in my ministry. That platform is such that we have embodied about 130-something ministries. We call them resolvers. Resolvers. That if you log into that Citizen Gate platform, you will see everything live there. Then you can if you have problem relating to any ministry, you don't have to go to that ministry.
Thank you.
All you need to do is just log into that thing, make your complaint, and the ministry concerned, the resolvers there, they will see it and react, and they will reply you that your messages are being received, action is ongoing, and we track them. Once it is tracked, we get to that ministry, we saw this, the resolver, have you resolved it? Oh, we have not, but we have passed it to the ministry concerned, and the ministry concerned is working on it. We have the resolvers in our ministry. We give them data, we give them everything that will make them to work, to make it seamlessly. And if per adventure, people write, all right? My problem now is, would they be able to attach all those documents,
the required documents,
to it? They have to, and they have to append, and they have to put their passport photograph. You understand? We don't want let's say Muda, let's say Dankara, because there's nothing the social media cannot do now. Artificial intelligence now is high. But if we see people that can DHL us, that can put all necessary information. By the time we receive the DHL document, the hard copies,
yes.
we will call him.
Yeah,
We have received your letter. Is this letter from you?
Okay.
This is your number.
Okay.
We can even do a WhatsApp call or whatever, you know, that will make it see one-on-one and determine what it found. So aside from the citizen gate that I've just mentioned, which solves many and most of the problems that we are talking about, we have the legislative department in my ministry. You see, my ministry is political, legislative, and civic engagement. I've just talked about the civic engagement now. So let me just quickly dwell into the political and legislative aspect. You know, we have 3 arms of government: the legislative, the executive, legislative, and the judiciary.
Yes.
But judiciary is not in my own domain, so I won't talk about that. But the legislative and the executive. All right. We had the I am the door that see the inside, that see the outside. I am from the executive arms of the government. Then we have the legislative arms of the government in Lagos, the Lagos Assembly, you know, headed by the Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa. What I am expected to do is to always bring a good relationship, a good harmony between the 2 arms of the government. And in doing this, like my predecessors have done, there is this party we organize once a year, twice a year. It is called Executive Legislative Party. That is where we bring everybody on board. We bring all the executive members headed by Mr. Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, the Secretary of the State Government, and all other ESCO members. We bring them on board. We go to the House of Assembly, the National Assembly. All the 3 senators that is representing National Assembly, we invite them. All the House of Representatives members representing Lagos State, we invite them.
Okay.
When we come to Lagos State House of Assembly, that is our domain. I will meet the speaker. I will tell him we are doing this, we are doing that. All right, that we want all members to come. And I want to say here that the last one we had was a very fantastic program. Okay. All members of the House of Assembly came. Okay. All members of National Assembly, they were all there. All school members. It's a retreat for about 3 to 5 days, where we discuss, where we put on table what are the problems. Okay. How can we solve the problems? And I want to say, and I'm very happy to let Lagosians know today that last March, this year March, we had one. In fact, we held it during the month of Ramadan, just to let you know how critical that issue was then. We cannot do it at that time, so that it's going to be like a cattle rearer, all right? That his cattle has a tumor. That tumor, it will not throw it away. He will sell it with the cattle. Yes. One màálù tó bá sọ̀pá, ìfọ̀ ànífàlàpàtà. So we now use it that look, this pali, we use it to pray. This is the only month of Ramadan, and I'm happy to let you know that we came up with beautiful communiques. Beautiful communiques. One of that communique is that Lagos State should be given a special recognition from the presidency.
Recognition from the presidency.
Yeah.
Ó yẹ wọ́n mọ̀ kí wọ́n mọ̀ lókè kẹta ńjẹlẹkọ àti pé kò yàtọ̀ gan nínú gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run Èkó là mú gbogbo wọn.
It is the Lagos State that they have to beat.
Oníṣẹ́ ìríṣẹ́ wa
tẹ́ ò rí iṣẹ́ wa
ẹ wojú wọn.
Ẹ wò gbòòrò wò ìgboro ni ẹ wò bẹ́ẹ̀ rí iṣẹ́ wa.
Ó ẹ wo mi kí n tẹ́ bá tí mo wà láàárọ̀ ìyàbá mi ẹ mọ̀ ẹ pé bó lẹ̀ ń sọ kọjú dé that he is loaded. Ẹ ti kọrin báyìí.
Kò sí problem. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ wá bá ń kọjú sáwọn èèyàn wa orí wọn tiẹ̀ ń sọ wọn ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni dókítà Afolabi àwọn náà wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ kúkú mọ̀ wọ́n àwọn olùdámọ̀ràn gómìnà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú àtàkànṣe iṣẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí gbogbo ẹ̀ fi ń dùn àbí wọ́n ní bí ìlú ṣe le tó síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ gómìnà ṣàmùbù ilé ẹ̀dùn sí.
ó ń bù sí o ó burú wọ́n ní ẹ̀bùróró sátìpá ọkọ ìyàwó mi bọ̀ wá ẹ lọ múra Sanwó ti dé tán o.
Sanwó ti dé tán
ó ti wà ó wà bọ̀.
wọ́n ní Sanwó-Olú kí
ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan nìkan fún mi orin kan wọ́n ní erin kú o mọ̀ngúdù fi jẹ ẹ̀fọn kú o mọ̀ngúdù fi jẹ mọ̀ngúdù wa kú kò rẹ́ni tó jẹ ayé le o. nǹkan ní kò sọ fún àwọn aráàlú.
ẹ bá ń sọ fún ẹ kọjú sí wọn.
ó ní wípé gómìnà wa ó ti gbìyànjú ó ń ṣe ribiribi gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó rí tó mọ́jú.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni èèyàn ní òtí ẹwọ bí àwa
rárá
tí ẹ rí wa
tó wá wò yín níbi tẹ́ ẹ wà tó tún mọ́ yín lójú ẹ mọ̀ kó sọ wípé mò ń bọ̀ nìyẹn àdẹ ti dé
ẹ ti dé
Sanwó-Olú ti ń ṣe Ọlọ́run tó lè ṣe bí ẹ náà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé yẹ̀wò náà tí Èkó tó bá sín àwọn other states tó kù.
àwọn gan mi.
ìkíní àbá wọn jìnnìjìnnì àbò wọn àdẹ̀fẹ́ fi gómìnà wá sí. ẹ wo láìpẹ́ yìí náà. owó tó fi kówó ìjọba títa ló pọ̀ jù.
ti Lagos State.
Èkó yìí náà ni.
kò sí àwọn alákọ̀ sọ ẹ wo bọ́jẹ̀tì wa fún nẹ́síà. trillions 3 trillions ẹ jẹ́ ká tún wẹ̀ tó tún fẹ́ ṣe.
a tún fẹ́ rí.
alright àmọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni pé gbogbo ọ ní yínníyínní.
kẹ́ni ó ṣe mí.
ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn aráàlú ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa gbóríyìn fún ọ̀gá wa
fún gómìnà
wa fún iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe because tẹ bá gbóríyìn fún òun náà ni wípé wọ́n á ṣe kí ni wọ́n á ṣe mí kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe máa wá sọ ń bì mi ṣe wà ń bí kíní ń bọ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí.
ta ni ń bọ̀.
ìdìbò.
ètò ìdìbò ń bọ̀.
ti local government autonomy.
ìjọba
àwa ń fẹ́ kó sọ pé kí a bá lè continue nǹkan tá à ń ṣe tó bá di ìgbà lára ètò ìtẹ́bí ń ṣe nìyẹn níjọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá mo wà ní Kòròdú à ń lọ ṣe ìpàgọ́ for all the 5 senatorial district area division in Lagos State àti lọ sí Ìkòròdú a gbé àwọn elétò INEC
àwọn ìbílẹ̀ márààrún
àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ̀ sí ni o kó tó yan àwọn olùdarí wọn ò tí yan àwọn olùdarí wọn wọ́n máa yàn wọ́n láìpẹ́ yìí ètò dẹ̀ ń lọ lọ́wọ́ láti méjì pé kó yan wọ́n láìpẹ́ yìí àmọ́ wọn ò tí ì fẹ́ yan wọ́n torí pé ètò kan wà tí àwọn alábòjútó Lagos State House of Assembly wa tó máa fọwọ́ sí tó bá ti fọwọ́ sí wọ́n á yan àwọn tó fẹ́ yàn yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ a ní pé kó tó di pé máa fọwọ́ sí kó tó yàn àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ̀ gangan tó jẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ làṣẹ́ẹ̀kì kí wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé wa káàkiri láti lè máa sọ fún àwọn aráàlú ojúṣe wọn fún ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀. ìjọba tiwa APC ni àwọn APC dẹ̀ ló ń ṣe gudugudu méje yìí yàyà tó plenty tó dẹ̀ fọ̀ so autonomy tó ń bọ̀ yìí pé gbà kó ṣe tiẹ̀ yìí kí wọ́n dìde kó lọ dìbò fún wa.
bàbá mi
bó ṣe wà nìyẹn o.
ẹ sọ ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹni ẹ ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan ẹ sì wá sọ wípé àwọn àǹfààní tún ṣì wà nílẹ̀ pé àwọn ẹni àwọn LASRA ẹni ẹgbẹ́ àǹtẹ̀láyé fáwọn èèyàn NIM kí àwọn èèyàn fi lè mọ bí wọ́n ṣe wá jẹ àǹfààní ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ rárá pé irú àǹfààní tiẹ̀ wà rárá.
àǹfààní yẹn pọ̀
ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ẹ bá ń sọ fún
ní Yorùbá àǹfààní yẹn pọ̀ ṣé rí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jẹ àǹfààní ọ́fíìsì wa tí gómìnà wa tó dá sílẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn ti ń jẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́ tó dẹ̀ sì máa jẹ lọ kì í ṣe jọjẹ leléyìí o àjẹlọ ni o tó bá ti fún ẹ tìwọ ló ní nǹkan ẹ má fẹ́ anybody nínú ẹ nǹkan tó ló fẹ́ fi ṣe ni kò lọ fi ṣe ṣe rí tí àwọn fún àǹfààní Yorùbá
abínibí wa kán mọ̀
ẹ ní ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ ní àǹfààní láti wá sí olú-iléeṣẹ́ wa ó wà ní block 23 ní Aláùsá ní Òkè Kẹta ọ̀rá Ogúnlémẹ́ta blọ́ọ̀kì ní Òkè Kẹta ẹ wá síbẹ̀ tẹ bá ti dọ́fíìsì mi ẹ bá mi o ẹ bá mi o ẹ mú lẹ́tà yín wá ẹ bá ti kọ lẹ́tà yín wá
pé n tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́
wọ́n á bá yín fóun tẹ̀lú ṣé ní òǹtẹ̀ lẹ́tà yẹn ẹ tọ́jú ẹ o lẹ́tà yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí àdírẹ́sì tẹ̀ ń gbé wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ti sáìn ẹ̀ ń sàlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí fóònù nọ́mbà yín kó wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ àpènísí yín kó wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ dẹ̀ fi lásùrà yín ìwé ìdánimọ̀ wípé ẹ ń gbé Èkó àti NIN ẹ fi síbẹ̀ ẹ bá ti fi síbẹ̀ ẹ má kò ẹ nídìí anybody o láti bá yín sọ pé kó bá yín push yẹ o wọ́n á treat yẹ tó bá ti treat ẹ ẹ máa fi photograph yín
kí wọ́n lè rójú yín
ẹ máa fi sínú inú ìwé
yẹn passport
lẹ́tà tẹ máa kọ yẹn passport photograph lẹ̀ mọ́ bẹ̀ tẹ bá ti lẹ̀ mọ́ bẹ̀ ẹ fèyí tó kù sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ògùn Ọlọ́run bá apọ̀ Ọlọ́run àkà ẹ̀yìn tẹ bá ti ṣe wọ́n máa wá tẹ bá ti di pé àti process ẹ̀ tán wọ́n máa wá pè yín ní o phone number kọ́ máa pè yín tẹ bá ti rí phone number tẹ ẹ bá mọ̀ rí tó bá pè yín ẹ má ní pé tàtí lélẹ̀ yìí náà ẹ gbé wọ́n sọ fún mi pé láti iléeṣẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ ìjọba Èkó àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe alákòóso àti olùdarí ètò Sanwó-Olú ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín Sanwó-Olú létí ìgbọ́rọ̀ yé ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ sí kíni ó fẹ́ tọ́jú yín wọ́n á pè pé ẹ wá ṣe verification wọ́n wá ní kẹ́ wá kó àwọn ẹ̀dà tẹ́tí submit yìí
fúnra ara yín kẹ́ kó wá
wọ́n wá wojú yín wọ́n á wo nǹkan tẹ́ kọ́ wá
tójú ẹ̀ bá mú
wọ́n á tì kì yín ó sọ fún mi pé ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì yín ṣe kíni ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì yín ti rẹ́dì
ó ti rẹ́dì
ẹ bá tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ kejì báyìí ìta máa ṣe tàbá fi pín ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì fún.
ẹ ṣé bàbá wa ẹ ó dárúkọ kíní kan lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ tún sọ tó yẹ pé inú mi tún dùn sí gómìnà wa àti ẹ̀yin náà tó yẹ pé ẹ̀yin náà lè wà ní tẹ̀sàgbàtẹ̀rù kínní ẹni pàápàá àwọn tó bá ní ìpèníjà nínú ara gẹ́gẹ́ bí àìsàn ẹni tí wọ́n tún máa ń yá ju tàwọn tó kù lọ.
ẹni tó bá ní ìpèníjà nínú àìsàn ó ní diabetes ó ní cancer
àbọ̀fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́
abẹ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nìkan fún yín lénìí mo dẹ̀ fi Ọlọ́run bá mi mo fi ṣe ẹlẹ́rìí ẹnìkan wà ó ní problem hernia àbí wọ́n rí pé ó ní problem hernia ó gbàgbọ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọmọ mi ọmọ mi kan wà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú ìjọba Ìfakọ̀jayé Ìfakọ̀jayé ìyẹn náà oníṣẹ́ abẹ ni bá ní kó lọ bá bàtọ́ wà lọ bá ìyẹn bá kọ bíìlì wa rẹpẹtẹ 600 plus. ọmọdé kẹjẹrè owó oúnjẹ àti imú ẹ náà èmi ní fún so bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sọ àmọ́ tí wọ́n rí wọ́n ní ẹ̀rẹ́ kọjá ibi o mo máa ń rí pé ṣé o ní lashma NIN ṣé o ní lashra ó lóun ní mo tó bá kó bá ní then eléyìí ni màá fi wá fi ṣe advice fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó bá ti lọ rẹ́gísítà sí ìlera Èkó ìlera Èkó ẹ lọ rẹ́gísítà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn lashma Lagos State Health Management Agency lashma ìlera Èkó èlò lọ́wọ́ fi rẹ́gísítà 15,000 péré fún family tó bá yẹ pé family bíi mẹ́rin àbí márùn-ún ó dà pé bí a bí 40,000 ní àbí kíkọ́ mi ò mọ àrídájú iye yẹn lọ́dún ẹ̀dẹ̀ láǹfààní àti jẹ ìlera lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lófò fún bíi millions tó pọ̀ lọ́dún mo fẹ́ bímọ ọwá dé hospital ọwá ní kó lọ sanwó ò ní sanwó wàá bímọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ ni àdèmá sọ pé tẹ bá dé hospital tẹ́nìkan bá ní kẹ́ lọ sanwó commissioner for health ó wà ń bẹ̀ special adviser on health ó wà ń bẹ̀ èmi náà wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ pè wá ibi tẹ bá jókòó sí bẹ̀ àá drive wá bá yín ẹni tó bá ní kẹ́ wá sanwó yẹn kó wá sanwó ju wa tẹ bá ti fi lè gba káàdì yín tó máa fún yín lashma office yẹn fún ìlera Èkó ọmọ tí mò ń sọ yìí mo bá pe secretary ìlera Èkó wọ́n ní Mrs. Báṣọ̀run mo bá gbé àwọn àdìgbẹ́ no kí n sẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ sóhun mo sẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ sí ìgbà ìkẹjẹrẹ 8,500 ló ń ṣe mo ṣe sẹ́ẹ̀dì owó sí ọmọ ìtì ní láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì káàdì ẹ̀ bá jáde bá pè bá mo fún mo bá ní kó lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn yẹn pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ọba wọ́n ṣe o lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ àti lófò kò dẹ̀ so ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lófò ló ṣe ló bá tán òun létí tí mi kọ fún ìpínlẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ ra búrẹ́dì àwọn fẹ́ ra kiri kan
ẹnu náà jẹun
ọlọ́gbẹ́ni yẹn náà sì ó ti rìn káàkiri ó tún gun ọ̀kadà báyìí sí i lọ́kẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kò lè gùn so ẹ wò ìjọba wọ́n ti ṣètò lẹ̀ fún wa rẹpẹtẹ ilé ẹ wò ní oṣù yìí o lóṣù yìí késekése lẹ́rí o.
àti rí kàsàkàsà ń bọ̀ lọ́nà.
wọ́n ní kàsàkàsà bàbá késekése.
bàbá mi ọlọ́ọ̀nù mi ti ẹ̀ ń dùn láàrin.
Ministry of Infrastructure a máa ṣí àwọn ọ̀nà kan àwọn pópónà ọ̀nà kan láìpẹ́ yìí.
ọlọ́run o mọ́rọ̀sẹ̀.
ìgbà yẹn lẹ máa mọ̀ wípé Sanwó-Olú ṣe kó di tuntun ẹ máa rí nǹkan tó wáyé tó fẹ́ ṣe tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ gan ẹ rí gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ la fẹ́ kà lẹ́yìn Adépèlé
nínú gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣe.
ẹ wò ó ní pé Sábàrúmọ́ ó jẹ díẹ̀ lóbì kéyìn tó pọ́n o.
ẹ wo bàbá mi ibi tẹ́ tún sọ dé yẹn ẹ sọ kíní kan ní pé ẹni tó bá tún wá ní pé a fẹ́ fi owó bóyá òun fẹ́ fi ṣòwò ń tò wọn náà.
kókó wa
ẹ bá ń kọjú sí wọn torí pé àti December la wà yìí o.
ẹkọ wa owó tẹ́ bá fẹ́ nídìí owó láti fi ṣòwò ẹni tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ní problem ní àti sanwó ilé ẹ̀ kókó wa fún wa èyí tá a bá lè ṣe iye tó bá kọ síbẹ̀ kọ́ la máa fún ẹ o a ti wo ọ̀rá ẹni tó fẹ́ tajà ìyè báyìí kó lọ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ a dẹ̀ máa lọ mọ́nítọ̀ wọn pé owó tá a fún wọn yẹn ṣé wọ́n make judicious use of it.
ntẹ ẹni kan fi ṣe
ṣé wọ́n lò síbẹ̀ a máa lọ ń ka ọmọlé ẹlòmíì tẹ́ bá dé ibi ẹlòmíì ṣé ẹ ti fi ra ó yà kí ni yóò tó yín o àti wọ́n tó láǹfààní àti ṣe kí ni pé kó tó kọ lẹ́tà fún wọn.
bàbá mi owó yìí ń ṣe yíyá ni.
yíyá kọ́ o ọ̀fẹ́ ni kò bá nǹkan dé o once you are giving it is àjẹmọ́nù tún yín ni o it's your benefit from Lagos bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò dẹ̀ ń gbé nípínlẹ̀ Èkó.
ló bá tán ṣé ẹ ti rí pé gómìnà wọ̀ fi ajíyà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
gómìnà is doing everything humanly possible o.
ṣé pé àjẹmọ́nù ni
tẹ́ bá tún wá wò ẹ wo ìtàn ṣe fáwọn wápà ẹ wò ìtàn ṣe àwọn wealth creation náà tún ṣe àwọn bíi 2,000 people ìwọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá sọ́dọ̀ yìí ní Yorùbá 2,000 ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì wọ́n ṣe láìpẹ́ yìí àwọn wápà náà wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n náà bẹ ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì Ministry of Wealth Creation náà the same thing so ẹ wá pé ẹgbẹ́ wa tí Babájídé Sanwó-Olú tó ń ṣe alákòóso ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú chairman party wa wọ́n ń ṣe gudugudu méje o àti political àti legislative àti executive gbogbo ẹ̀ tó bá sí ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ àwọn House of Assembly àwọn executives àti party tó bá sí gbogbo wọn tó fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí náà àwọn aṣòfin gbogbo tá à ń ṣe yìí náà ẹ̀rù rọ́sìn àti gbé ìwé ìṣúná owó níná wọ́n ti gbé wọ́n tẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé kẹ́ máa wọ̀ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà wọ́n máa approve ẹ̀ ìbáṣepọ̀ tó wà ó wà láàrin.
ẹ ṣe bàbá wa dókítà Afolabi àwọn náà ni wọ́n ti ń bá wa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ láti nǹkan ẹtìgbọ́n tí wọ́n sọ wọ́n ní nípínlẹ̀ Èkó ni o gbogbo àwọn ìwé tó ní pé kẹ́ ẹ ní ṣe ti gbọ́ wọn lẹ́ni LASRA ẹni LASHMA ẹni NIN yín ẹ bá ti ní wọn ni ẹ tún gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí ni ẹ bá ìlera Èkó ẹ bá wọn dòwò àṣejèrè pọ̀ lówó péréte tẹ bá ti láwọn òwe ìlọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run gbọ́ wọn ní kíni láńlọ́ọ̀dù ń fi ọ̀ṣà kó yóò lé ọbọ̀dé kó lé lé ọbọ̀dé o torí pé kíni Sanwó-Olú dúró gbọ́n fún ọba ẹni ìsìn náà sọ yìí wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ní aláùsá ẹ bá ti débẹ̀ ó yá gbogbo àwọn ìwé tí ẹ sì ní àti fọ́tò yín kí wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé ojú rẹ ni
block 23
ọ̀rọ̀ pé bóyá ọwọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìsọ̀ ẹsẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ jésè ọ̀nà yàtọ̀
kọ́ wá sí block 23
mọ́ bọ̀ wọ́n ti dé block 23 wọ́n ní kò ní bàbá Afọlábí mọ̀ kọ́ orúkọ bàbá Afọlábí ilé dókítà mọ̀ kọ́ orúkọ.
ó ní láti rí mi o.
kò dídán náà gbọ́ bá rí wọn o ọ̀rọ̀ sìgbẹ́ nìkan dúró sójú ọ̀nà pé ń bọ̀ ṣe mo lè rí wọn o àwọn òwe tó bá kó dání àwọn ìwé nìkan ṣoṣo òun náà ni wọ́n máa fún ẹ ní àǹfààní láti rí wọn tó bá sì ti wá pé wọ́n ní kí ló tún kù kọ́ ọmọ jẹ wọ́n ní yíyá kọ́ o bá mi ní fífún ní ṣẹ́jú.
ọ̀fẹ́ ni borogodo àjẹmọ́nù tí wọ́n nìyẹn
àwọn táàmù
èyí tó bá dẹ̀ gbà oúnjẹ tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ tó ti gbé mi wọn ò ní ìbímọ o.
kálọ wọn lájẹ gbé mi ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa àìsàdán àgbàdàn ni wọ́n pọ̀ bàbá o kẹ́mi ọlágùn kẹ́mi gómìnà wa náà kì í ó gùn kọ́lọ́ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ọgbọ́n àmọ́ àtòyé tí wọ́n ń lò Elédùmarè á jẹ́ kó máa pọ̀ sí ọpọlọ wọn ò ní jọba ẹ̀sùn ní bàbá wa wájú lọ́pọ̀ ibi tí yẹn ọmọ rẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ ní sọmọ́nù àwa náà ní dábọ̀ yìí nílé ìyá wa náà àbí princess gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá.
All right, thank you very much, Doctor. We appreciate you for coming this morning, and well, I sincerely wish we have more time because I can see that he really is loaded.
Loaded.
Yes.
You can invite me for another
time. Loaded. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what that's to the at the floor of the national TV. If you invite,
this is my month.
Okay.
If you invite me throughout
this month.
Okay, we appreciate, Doctor.
So once again, I say thank you to all our listeners. Our Leko, the people living in Lagos State. I want to thank you very well for standing by our governor, for standing by everybody. God be with you.
Amen.
I appreciate you. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Once again, we want to appreciate everyone who made today's production a successful one. Remember that paying your tax, your levies and dues as and when due will continue to promote the programs and initiatives of the state government. So let's play our civic responsibility responsibly. I'm Anita Buhari. I say thank you so much for being a part of today. Enjoy the remaining part of your weekend and have a fantastic week ahead. It's bye for now.
adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run a ti ṣe tọ̀sẹ̀ yìí àbí àbó orí nǹkan pay your tax ni o bọ́ọ̀ bá sanwó orí Ọlọ́run gbọ́ àwọn àǹfààní ó lè mọ jẹ̀ tí wọn náà mọ bó ṣe lọ gbogbo àwọn tán ní ẹmú dání ire níjọ́ mo ládàn àwa ìṣàdàn kàlòkàlò ní alájẹgbé mi ire o.